What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an upcoming prelim bout on this Saturday's UFC 289 card. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Nassourdine Imavov taking on Chris Curtis in the middleweight division in the featured prelim bout this Saturday, UFC 289. Really cool matchup. You got Nassourdine Imavov coming off of the decision loss to Chris Curtis's teammate Sean Strickland, but before that was riding a 3-fight win streak over guys like Joaquin Buckley, 2 finishes over Edmund Shabazian and Ian Heinisch. And you got Chris Curtis, since coming into the UFC, has become a huge fan favorite, a fan favorite of mine as well, finishing guys like Phil Hawes, Brendan Allen, nice victories over submission specialist Adolfo Vieira, but he had those 2 losses against Jack Hermansson and Kelvin Gastelum where it showed that he kind of got in his own head a little bit, was fighting for that finish so much, that big shot. You kind of saw him getting caught. That fight in Kelvin, I thought he won the fight. It was a close fight. He suffered that headbutt. I think it was the first or second round, which kind of changed how things happened moving forward. But I really don't think he lost any traction in that bout. Same thing for Kelvin Gastelum. I think Kelvin's going back down to 170. I would also like to see Chris Curtis go back down to 170. But with what Chris has been able to do at 85, taking out Joaquin Buckley, taking out Brendan Allen, Phil Hawes, he's made a name for himself. He's dangerous. And with him and the duo with him and Sean Strickland, I like what they've been doing, where he fought Brendan Allen after Sean Strickland fought Brendan Allen. He fought Jack Hermansson after Sean fought Jack Hermansson. Now he's going to be fighting Nassourdine Imavov after Sean Strickland beat Nassourdine Imavov. So it's smart in the sense where he's fighting guys where there's already been a game plan built in to beat these dudes, and the guy who has that is his trading partner and best friend, Sean Strickland. So it's really smart for Chris Curtis to kind of go this route. He's kind of just going right behind Sean, not having to fight his own teammate. I kind of like what they're doing here. But if Chris can stay composed, yeah, he's going to be giving up a lot of size and reach in his fight against Nassourdine. Nassourdine is a big dude. He's strong everywhere. He's got great top position in the ground game. He makes dudes pay. But it seems that he struggles with his confidence a little bit. And if these guys put a lot of pressure on him, break his gas tank a little bit, you see that doubt seep in. You see it on his face. You saw it in his fight against Sean Strickland, and you also saw it in his win against Joaquin Buckley, where, yeah, he got the W against Joaquin, but if there was 2 more rounds in that fight, if that was a main event, that fight would have been very different going into the 4th or 5th round. Where Joaquin, he struggled to find his range early on, but once he was able to put on the pressure and kind of break that distance and make Nassourdine pay and really break Nassourdine's gas tank in a sense, he was finding a lot of success. And where Joaquin kind of started the blueprint on how to beat Imavov, Sean Strickland capitalized that in getting the victory against Imavov, where he put on a masterclass of boxing, pressure, footwork, broke the gas tank. He broke his confidence. He couldn't get away from him. Sean was in his face from beginning to end. And I think we're going to see the same thing with Chris Curtis. So if Chris can weather the storm, because he's fighting a guy who's going to be a lot bigger than him, stronger than him, longer than him, if he can kind of avoid those big shots and get in and put that pressure on Nassourdine and show why Chris Curtis has that middleweight power, why he's hanging out with the big boys, because personally I think he should be down at 170, but he's showing he can go out there and bang with these bigger dudes, so I guess why not keep going? I'd like to see a rematch. Chris Curtis, Kelvin Gastelum at welterweight. I think that'll be a cool thing, but we're talking about Imavov here. He's got to get through Imavov. And I think that if he can just get Nassourdine on his back foot, break his confidence, punch him in the face and make him pay and damage him early on, rounds 2 and 3, I think we could see a very similar story, where Sean Strickland's probably going to be in his corner, probably going to be talking a lot of shit. There's going to be a lot of mental warfare. There's going to be a lot of happening in this fight. So I love to see what's going to happen. Chris Curtis, 35 years old, but doesn't seem to be slowing down a bit, going against a 28-year-old guy who's big for the weight class, long for the weight class. He's good at everything, good grappler, good striker, but a lot of his problems seem to be up here. Could say the same for Chris Curtis. But I think with having Sean Strickland in his corner, that's like the secret sauce. That's the secret weapon that he's going to have in this fight. He's going to have the game plan. If he follows to that game plan, we're going to see a victory by Chris Curtis this Saturday. Guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's going to do it for today. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys think Nassourdine is going to get back in the win column? Or Do you think it's Chris Curtis's time? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, fight fans, that's going to do it. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go.